Okay, in this video, we're talking about temperature conversions. We'll only be using these temperature conversions when we're talking about gases, and eventually we'll use them with our gas laws in the second part. So, the Kelvin scale is what we're really going to use in class. It was developed by William Thomson, who is actually known as the Lord Kelvin. Unlike the other temperature scales, Celsius and Fahrenheit, the Kelvin scale is an absolute zero scale, meaning that there are no negative numbers, and this became very useful in science. If we were doing any of these gas conversions and we had a negative degree Celsius, it would then make it a negative, or we would lose particles, and then it's getting into a whole different thing for it. Now, this idea wasn't sparked until the 1800s, and it really came to fruition because of the relationship between temperature and volume of a gas. So they theorized that there needed to be a scale used for these mathematical calculations to show it without the answer being negative. And what William Thomson, Lord Kelvin right here, decided is that there is a factor that we can convert between our Kelvin K and our degree C Celsius. If we're trying to get into Kelvin, we're going to be adding 273, and if we need to get out of Kelvin, we're going to be subtracting by 273. So hopefully you have your calculator handy and ready to go. So example number 1 says how many kelvins would be equivalent to 21.3 degrees Celsius. So remember, we're trying to get into Kelvin, so we're going to be adding. So Kelvin is equal to your degree C, so that's 21.3 degrees C plus 273. So let's add it right now in our calculator. You can use mental math too. So 21.3 plus 273, that would be equivalent to 294.3 Kelvin. Now notice that Kelvin will not have a degree symbol, and it is capital for it. Okay, example number 2, you might want to try it on your own and then come back and watch the answer. So, welcome back. How many kelvins would be equivalent to 265 degrees Celsius? So yet again, we're going to use the top one because we're trying to get to kelvins. So kelvins is equal to our degrees Celsius, which is 265 plus 273. So we're going to add these two together, 265 plus 273, and we get 538. Add K to the end for Kelvin. Okay, our final example for temperature. How many Celsius would be equivalent to 598 Kelvin K? So this one, we're going to be using the bottom equation. So we're trying to find degree C is equal, we need our Kelvin, that's 598 Kelvin minus 273. So instead of adding on this one, we're going to subtract. So 598 minus 273, and we're going to see that we would have 325 degrees Celsius. And that takes us to the end of our lesson for temperature conversions. Thanks for watching.